Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is one I am excited to share with you today, and it is one that is very different for me. It is going to be reviews of products that were actually sent to me in order to be reviewed. This video is kind of in works with the brand site Influencer. If you haven't heard of Influencer, it is a website slash social media app where it's basically a conglomerate review of just any product that is able to be reviewed. You can review it there. They have different kind of categories and communities. So they have beauty, they have health, they have, you know, food, pet stuff, video games, coffee, like you name it. If you can actually review the product, you can review it there. So I joined this site, I want to say in July of 2015, and the kind of cool part is you get to connect all your different social media sites with it, and from that will change your influencer or influential score. So the more active you are in social media, the more bigger following you have, the more influential you can be on the site, as well as how many reviews, surveys, you know, things like that, questions you answer. The more you do that, the more active you are on the site, the higher your rating goes up. Recently, I was picked to review their Glam VoxBox. It was my very first time ever receiving a VoxBox from them, so I was super excited to get that. So basically, it's products, full size, travel size, trial size, whatever, of different brands, at least for this particular box. Sometimes it's exclusive brands will send you something. Sometimes it's conglomerate, sometimes it kind of changes, it depends. But this was my very first one, so I was super excited. Again, even though these products were sent to me for free, all thoughts and opinions are 110% my own. I definitely am very thankful to have been sent this. I think it's a very cool opportunity. It's very unique to me, and it was very exciting to have been chosen. But again, all thoughts and reviews are going to be 100% my own, how I feel about it, etc. and so forth. So anyways, let's get into the box to talk about these products. So it was a kind of an interesting box when I opened it, because it wasn't like a conventional, what I would have thought a Glam VoxBox would have been. So I got this card, and so basically on the back of the card, it has all the different products I got sent, and it has their price ranges versus travel size versus full, different kind of counts and things like that. So I got sent 5 different items. I got sent a Venus razor and shave gel. I got sent the Q-Tex Advanced Revival Nail Polish Remover pads. I got the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. I got some Q-tip beauty rounds, and I got some samples of the Shea Moisture line. If I can speak today, that would be awesome. I have tested and used these products for the past couple weeks now, so I'm going to give you my thoughts and how I feel they perform versus my expectation, things like that. First one I'm just going to talk about because this is on top, and this is not the original. This is what the original packaging they sent me looked like, but I accidentally threw that away after I used it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have anything to show them. But actually this particular line, Shea Moisture, they carry at Target, and I can't remember how I was able to get my hands on some travel sizes there, but they had like a little pack that they were giving away, so I was able to pick up the same things. So I got the raw Shea Butter facial wash and scrub, the raw Shea Butter anti-aging moisturizer, and the raw Shea Butter anti-aging facial mask. The one thing I will say about this is made with frankincense and myrrh, so it is very smell heavy in my opinion. Like, to me, I could really smell the fragrance, and it was a little strong. Cool part about this brand, it is made with more natural ingredients. So it has no parabens, no phthalates, no paraffin, no gluten, glycol, mineral oil, synthetic fragrance, PBA, PABA, synthetic colors, sulfates, and it is cruelty free. However, I think for me and my skin type, I am very oily. This is probably better for someone with either more mature skin or with more dry skin, because for me it was just too heavy. I did like how, you know, it felt going on, but how kind of the dry down and the impact of it was very, very heavy for just for my skin type. I think if you are someone who has more dry skin again, or even more mature skin, that this might work better for you, because I think this is infused with more hydrating properties. So for me, it just didn't work out for me, but I am going to pass on the sample packet to my mom and see if she likes it, or even my sister, because she has more dry skin than I do. So normally, again, I saw these at Target. I don't know where else this brand is carried. Normally the prices for these are $9.99 to $11.99 for the different products. So the next product is one that I have actually used before in the past, and I think I have mentioned it in a favorites video. It's the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. I used to use this dry shampoo like water. Like, I exclusively use this dry shampoo, nothing else. I would get the giant bottle size, which is probably like $3 or $4 at like Target or Walmart, and I think Ulta as well carries it, and literally go through that like water. That's part of the reason why I quit using it, was because of how fast I was going through the product, because even though it was so cheap, I felt like it wasn't absorbing enough oil in my hair. I feel like if you have more lightly oily, greasy hair, that it'll work really well for you. But for me, my hair gets so oily, especially after I've cut it. I just feel like it gets even oilier, that it didn't work for me. I was excited to get it in again in the travel size to get to kind of play with it. So far, again, it's kind of my same thoughts as before. I just don't feel like it absorbs enough of my oil. I feel like I have just such extreme oil on my head that it doesn't make that big of an impact. But I really like the travel size version. It's been really helpful for if I've been spending the night anywhere, going on little weekend trips, things like that. The travel size retails for $3, and they have the full size as $7. Again, I've gotten the full size at like Walmart or Target for like $3 or $4. So for me, to them having the way they sell it, it being like $3 for the travel size, like that's a little expensive. Again, it did work for me at first. I just feel like now that the longer I have been going without shampooing my hair every single day, the greasier my hair is, the less impactful this has been. So the next two products kind of work together, and they are from Venus. So I got the Gillette Venus razor as well as the Venus Olay shower gel. So I'm first going to talk about the razor. This is the kind of razor that I see at like Target and Walmart, like in the aisles, and I'm always like, oh, it'd be so nice to like have one of those like fancy schmancy razors, but they're like $8 or $9, and I'd rather buy the pack of like the $1.99 from like Shtick or Sheck or whatever that brand is, or whatever, you know, brand, in-house brand is, than spend like, you know, the $9-10 on this. But honestly, like, this works so well. So the cool part about this one is it has the swirl little ball, so it's supposed to kind of work with the contours of your like your legs and your arms, wherever else you'd be shaving. It works a little bit better, and it also has the moisturizing strips on the top and the bottom, so it's supposed to condition a little bit better. Honestly, I've never had as tight or smooth a shave ever as I have with this razor. Like, it really does make a difference using a higher end razor. I didn't have to shave immediately the next day like I normally do with my other razors. With the other kind of cheaper razors, normally like I'll shave, but the next day I'll have a little bit of stubble, so I'll shave again. And I keep doing that. Like, I have to shave every single day. Versus this, I was able to go 2 to 3 days without having to noticing the stubble coming back. So I really, really, really appreciate that Venus. And I just felt like so grown up, like those girls in those commercials that used to play all the time when I was younger, like the "I'm your Venus, I'm on fire." Anyway, so the razors retail from $8.49 to $13.59. I guess that would depend if you got like the extra blade sets in it or not. So I would imagine, because this one just comes with the one blade set, that this one would be $8.49. You can get Venus at Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, basically just anywhere that sells razors you could probably find this at. So I did really like this. I think that I am going to invest in these now. I need to be a big girl, invest in big girl things. So then, to kind of work with it, this was the Gillette Venus with Olay This is their Violet Swirl shaving gel. Again, it's supposed to kind of work with the razor. I feel like it did a really good job of moisturizing my legs. Sometimes I, being the cheapskate person I am, will skip doing shaving gel at all. And then my legs are like really suffering for it afterwards. Like I get really dry razor burn because I have incredibly dry legs. I've mentioned this on my channel before that I have like the driest legs known to man, and I have no idea why. So this was super, super helpful. For the travel size, it says the price ranges from $2.99 to $3.99. I would imagine the travel size is $2.99 and the bigger bottle is $3.99. Which for travel size to be $2.99, like that's expensive. Like might as well get the full size. I guess this is better for traveling, like, you know, airport wise, I guess. All right, so final two products. So this one was one I was so intrigued by because I never heard of it before. It is the Q-Tix Advanced Revival Nail Polish Remover Pads. I was really interested by these because I am someone, I've mentioned before that I've gotten really into doing my own acrylic nails, and I am someone who cannot commit to a nail color ever. I love to change my nail color. I would say probably every 4 to 5 days I'm changing my nail color. If I can go like 2 weeks with keeping the same nail color, like I must really love that nail color because I cannot last that long. So I was really intrigued by this idea because I thought it'd be a lot more travel friendly and a lot easier to use than having to use like nail polish with cotton ball and squirt, like it was all in one pad. The idea is that you are supposed to be able to use one pad to clean all 10 nails. I ended up buying another pack of these, the bigger size. I cannot get one pad to cover all 10 nails. Like I can get it to cover maybe 7 or 8 nails, and then the last 2 I'm just kind of like I end up having to use either another pad or I'm having to use nail polish remover. I just think because what happens is the pad itself, it's in the bag and the pad itself is infused with the acetone. So I think when the pad gets exposed to air, it starts to dry it out. So I noticed that by about nail number 7 or 8, I was having a real hard time getting the polish off. Now, that could be because I am doing it on acrylic versus the natural nail. Maybe the natural nail, it'd be a little bit easier because you're not having to like rub it against the acrylic. I don't know. I just know for me, it doesn't do all 10 nails, but it definitely is an easier option. And it's definitely more travel friendly than if you were to use like the nail polish. It says it's TSA compliant and travel ready. So yeah, I think this is great if you are traveling on the go, anything like that. It's definitely an easier option. However, it doesn't cover all 10 nails. Final product is the Q-Tip Beauty Rounds. This is a 75 count, which retails for $4.99. You can get this, again, like the razor. I feel like you can get this just about anywhere. I do really like these cotton rounds for using it for toner on my face. I feel like these are so thin that it doesn't really work well with eye makeup remover or nail polish remover, but when I do my toner after I wash my face, I think it works really well. I don't know, I kept the bag. I have some of them in my beauty room. You're supposed to use, or bathroom, you're supposed to use the quilted side for application of toners, astringents, and lotions, and the softer sides for removal of nail polish, foundation, blush, bronzer, eye makeup, and lipstick. I feel like though this side really works well when I'm doing my toner, but this side, the smooth side, I feel like it just breaks apart really easy. So I prefer like actual cotton balls for removing eye makeup remover or nail polish remover, just because I feel like it doesn't break up as easily. Otherwise, I really like them. They're great for toners, but for other things, I prefer cotton balls. That was everything that I got in the box. I really appreciated getting sent this because this definitely opened me up to some products that, it was kind of like those products that you like need to buy because you're a grown up and you really need them in your life, but they're so practical, you don't want to buy them. That's how I felt about this box. So I really thought it was helpful because it did expose me to a couple things that I know coming up in the couple months, I'm going to be traveling a lot. So I know that I am definitely going to want to use a lot of these products. And it's just good exposure to get to know different lines and different brands. So again, I was sent all of these. All these thoughts are my own. I really do appreciate Influenster sending these to me. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to see more. Also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest at Hopeful Forever. I'll leave the links down below. I'll also leave the link down below for my beauty Instagram at Hopeful Forever Makeup. Be sure to give me a follow there. And yeah, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.